Okay everybody, welcome to Chessbeard 101, where we're doing a tactical breakdown here of a short that I uploaded. Many thanks to the people who subscribe to the channel. Thanks for the suggestions and the alternate variations. We're going to go through some of them now to see what could work, what wouldn't work, and why we played what we played. So the position in front of you is the short that was uploaded. As you can probably guess from the rook and the queen on the same rank, it's a discovered attack, and the position began quite simply with e6. What this does is it attacks the rook. It opens up the discovery on the rook and the queen. Black's left with very little options here other than to take the rook. Now a lot of beginners might think that this is just simply a nice way of doing a quick rook trade. We push a pawn, black takes our rook, we take his rook back. But no, we have an explosive move here where the knight comes into f5 with a check. What are we doing here? The knight's able to take our knight. We've just sacrificed the knight. The pawn can take our knight. The queen can take and offer a queen trade, which is what black actually goes for. Queen takes, knight takes, but then we have this move here in reserve. We retake the rook. We have an unstoppable passed pawn, and it's going to queen on the next move. There's nothing black can do about it. That was the tactic there anyway. We're just going to go through a couple of little options here and suggestions from the chat. So one of them was that the rook could interpose here. Well, that's a very good idea in theory. It's a little bit of interference, and if white takes the rook, black takes the rook, but we do have this move in reserve. We actually don't even need to retake the rook straight away. We can take with check first, and then we can retake the rook. So that's why that move doesn't work. Thanks very much to the people who suggested that. Another move that some people struggled with was after this. Why does the queen have to take? Why can't the knight take? Well, this at first glance looks good, but if we look a little deeper, we calculate a little deeper, you see that it just hangs the queen, and after that then we end up with a position like this. This position's completely winning for white. We're a queen versus a rook and a knight, and we have we've two dangerous pawns here on the outside. White's main goals in this position to maneuver the queen, give a few checks, stay out of danger, try to target this pawn either by trading it for our first a pawn on a5 or by trying to win it for free using the queen, using double attacks, using checks and stuff like this. So that's the plan there, and then following off from that to promote our other a pawn, the one that's on a2, and use that promotion to force a trade so that we're trading our a pawn for either a rook or a knight, and then we go into a similar end game to the one that we had before. This is a very engine-like variation, and engine would be quite comfortable playing this game. For a player trying to manage this, maybe depending on your level, could be hard even as white. Very difficult for black to try and defend this game. So the clean win, the clean tactic, which I hope proves a little bit more educational, is queen takes, knight takes, and we end up with this unstoppable passed pawn. Thanks for watching, guys. If you like that breakdown, if you want to see more, drop me a line, and please subscribe to the channel.